everyone, welcome back. It's me, Erin, and I know I've been gone forever. I do have a good explanation. In a few of my videos, I know I've mentioned that I suffer from a lot of medical issues, and I've honestly just been having, excuse you, sorry, my neighbors are banging on the wall. Anyway, I have been having a really rough time, and I have not been able to put up any makeup videos or make anything due to some things of how I was feeling and things going on. So with that being said, I know that it is now past the official date of fall, but I wanted to give you a farewell to summer tutorial, and this is what I came up with. But with that being said, I hope that you enjoy this look, and if you want to see how to get this look and learn how to create a look similar to this, then go ahead and keep watching and we'll get into the video. We're gonna go ahead and do this eye because I've already done this one for time's sake, and I did go ahead and I put my base on, I put my foundation on, and I did my brows obviously, and then of course I did this one eye. So let's go ahead and get started. As my base, I went ahead and I used my soft ochre paint pot from MAC, and I just applied that from the upper lash line all the way to the brow. Then I'm actually gonna come in and I am going to take my Makeup Geek shadow in Peach Smoothie, which is this one right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that color and I'm gonna take it on a Wayne Goss number 3 brush. I'm just gonna pick that up and I'm gonna pack that on from the whole lid all the way up to the brow bone. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my Wayne Goss number 4 brush and my MAC Mineralize Skinfinish in Soft and Gentle. I'm gonna pick that up and I'm gonna put that under the highest part of the brow. So I'm just gonna pack that all right here and I'm gonna go ahead and blend. Next, I'm gonna pick up my Wayne Goss number 19 brush, which is another blending brush, and I'm gonna pick up this color right here, which is Cocoa Bear, and I'm going to apply this in the crease in windshield wiper motions. And if you notice, if you hold your brush kind of like this, it'll do all the blending for you, whereas if you kind of hold it like this, it gets on the lid, and I'm trying to avoid getting it on the lid. I'm going to use windshield wiper motions, going to use circular motions. I want this to be so blended like you can't blend it in anymore, because I just want a subtle definition in the crease. And then I'm going to go back to that Soft and Gentle color, and I'm going to pick up another Wayne Goss brush, which is the number 18. It is like a flat packer brush, and I'm just going to take that Soft and Gentle, get it on the side, and I'm going to put this over the whole lid. And then I'm going to blend this in really well. When it comes to the crease, I am going to turn the brush on its side and make sure that the colors do blend. That was super simple. I'm not going to do anything crazy. We're going to go ahead and move on to the eye. We're going to go ahead and do this nice rainbow type kind of a liner, a little bit thicker than a regular liner, but it's a nice rainbow summer look. So I'm going to be using a lot of the Sugarpill palettes and my Urban Decay electric palette. I am going to start off, oh, and you are going to need like a little tissue paper to wipe off color, because we're not using too many brushes on them. I'm going to first start out with a MAC 228 brush. So you can tell it's a very tiny little brush. It's flat, and I'm going to go ahead and start out with the color Savage, which is this hot pink color, and I'm also going to mix that with this the Sugarpill color in Dollipop. So I'm just going to pick just a little bit of that brush, and I'm going to pick up Savage, and we're going to put this on the first inner third of the lid. So I'm going to come in from the very inner part, and I'm just going to not really tap the color on, because these two shades have a lot of fallout. I really want to build up the pigmentation. So I'm just going to put that on there until I get to the intensity I want, and I'm going to have a brush on the side, so that way if I get any fallout, it's very easy for me to wipe it away. I'm just going to keep on building that color. Now that we have that, I'm going to wipe off my brush, and now I'm going to go back to another Sugarpill palette. This is from the Burning Heart palette. Orange is called Flamepoint. Using the same brush, I'm going to pick some of that Flamepoint up, and I'm going to put it right next to the orange. Not worrying about blending right now, I'm just going to put it right next to it. And I'm going to do another third of the lid. Once you get it to the intensity that you want, which is about, I would say right about there, I'm going to go back into the paint, pick up a little bit of the paint, and I'm going to go right where the two colors touch. So I don't know if you can see. Right where the two colors touch, I'm going to pick up a little bit more of the pink, and I'm going to go on top of that orange. And then if I need to alternate, I'll pick up more orange and pick up more pink until the colors blend. Sometimes since these colors are so pigmented, if I just kind of rub over where they two meet, kind of just automatically blend on their own, which is really, really nice. Just in case, I'm going to use my brush and wipe out any fallout. The next color I'm going to use is in the same palette, the Burning Heart palette. I'm going to take this red color, pick it up on the same brush that I just wiped off, and I'm going to do that outer third, that last little third of my top lid. So I'm going to go ahead and pack that on. Overlaying a little bit, because of course, you know, I'm going to blend that orange into the red, and I'm going to build the intensity once again. As you can see, there's a pattern going on. This is a very simple look. So I'm just going to build up that intensity. If I get a little bit of fallout, which you will, I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to go back into the orange, pick a little bit of that up, go on top of the red, pick some more of the red up, go on top of the orange, wipe off my brush, turn that brush on the side, kind of rub over the two, and there they blend. Fade right into each other perfect. Once again, you can see I have a little bit of fallout again. I'm going to use makeup remover because I haven't done any concealer yet. So here, now this is where we're going to change the brush. I'm going to go into a MAC 208 angled brush. And I'm going to use two different colors. I'm going to use, from this Burning Heart palette, I'm going to use this purple, which is called Poison Plum. And I'm also going to use the Notorious Makeup Forever number 92 shadow. Not the new shadows that just recently came out, but the original shadows they had. I'm going to start out first with the Poison Plum color from Sugarpill. Pick some of that up on the brush. And I'm going to go ahead and map out where I want my wing liner to go. This color has a little bit more red to it, and that's why I'm going to, this is the color I'm going to blend into the red, but eventually my wing is going to slowly merge into the number 92 from Makeup Forever. So I'm going to start at the bottom. I'm going to line up where I want my wing, and it doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to clean up with a Q-tip. So just going to get a nice solid line. If it's not even, it's okay. And then I'm just gonna meet it up. And with this, what's gonna be interesting about it is the top of the wing is kind of gonna go on top of the red. So I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this. So I'm not really going into the red yet. I'm kind of going on top of it. And I'm gonna join my wing. Then I'm gonna pick up a little bit more of that color. And at the very edge, then I'm going to go into the number 92, which is the darker, more bolder purple. And I'm going to just fill in and color that wing in. Again, making it as bold as you want. This is kind of like outlining where the red is. So it should look something like that when all is said and done. To clean up, I am going to take a Q-tip that has some makeup remover on it, and I want that line to be nice and crisp. So I'm going to come underneath it and just clean that up. And I'm also going to clean up any of the other fallout that's happened underneath my eye. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and do my concealer, which I've already done on the other side. So I'm going to use my MAC NW20 Pro Longwear, do about a pump and a half. And because I need to be so precise when applying this, and apply concealer like I regularly would, then I'm going to go ahead and pick up my beauty blender, being careful not to destroy my wing that I have, but blending everything in. And I'm going to apply concealer down the bridge of my nose, anywhere that you would want to highlight. Not doing anything too dramatic, but dramatic. That's not a word. Dramatic. Now we're going to go ahead and start working on the under eye. We're going to go back into that MAC 228 brush. We're going to go back to the Urban Decay palette. And now that we have this wing, we're going to go ahead and start connecting the bottom of the liner. So I'm going to pick up out of my palette, my electric palette, I'm going to pick up Chaos. Make sure not to pick up too much, because now that we have that concealer on the under eye, if this drops, then you got to do some more cleaning up.
Warning. The next few minutes were filmed by an idiot. Me. You can't see my eyes to see what I'm doing, but you can hear. Please forgive this doofus.
But you're going to go ahead and I'm going to place this on the under eye. Once again, going in about a third of the way and blending in with the purple as I go. Trying as best as possible not to have any fallout. Now that we've done that, we're going to go ahead and go into the green. From Sugarpill, from the Sweetheart palette, I'm going to use Midori. So I'm going to pick a little bit of that up. And then I am also going to use from the Electric palette, Freak, which is that green right there. From here, I'm just going to go, I'm kind of going to blend that out. And on this, I want a little bit more Midori than I do Freak. And as I'm going through, I am blending, noticing that I'm having some fallout. I'm going to wipe that away right away. And I'm just going to keep on going, blending as I go. Now here's where it gets a little bit tricky. After I've already laid the green down, I'm going to rebuild an inner corner. I don't know if you can see how it kind of goes down and in. So I'm going to use a matte pencil in Emerald Sea. It's just a green pencil. And I'm going to take it from this green and I'm going to bring it downward to about right here. And I'm going to go ahead and draw that, trying to make the angle as best as possible. And I'm just going to connect that to the green, making that as bold as possible. Then I'm going to take my brush again and I'm going to go in with Freak and I'm going to line over that green pencil with Freak, and it's going to give it a more metallic look. So I'm just going to kind of dab that on top of it. And I'm going to go in on the other side and do the same again. Next, I'm going to take another pencil, which is by Stila. It's a smudge stick waterproof eyeliner, and it's in the color Canary. And I'm going to put that on my entire inner area, that whole space where you don't have any green. I'm going to basically fill that all in with that yellow, making it nice and vibrant, coming down, coming a little bit into the inner tear duct area. And also, I'm going to apply this as my waterline color. So when all said is done, it should look something like that. Then I'm going to go back in with that 228 brush. I'm telling you, this brush is getting a lot of love. And I'm going to go into the Burning Heart palette and I'm going to pick up this color, Buttercupcake, which is yellow. It's a gorgeous yellow. I'm just going to pick this up and I'm going to pack everywhere where I put that yellow pencil, I'm going to pack it with this. And if you need to pick up more, go ahead and pick up more. But you want that whole liner to be covered with that Buttercupcake. So I'm going to take this up a little bit, and then I'm going to pick up my original blending brush that I did with the Cocoa Bear, and I'm just going to blend up that yellow so it fades into the rest of the eye look. And that is basically the eyes. It was super simple, as you can see. Really, really fun. Just to top off a little bit, I am going to go in with a pencil brush. Any pencil brush works. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back on the very top and I'm going to slightly blur. I don't want there to be a crisp line of where I made these colors. I want it to look a little bit blurred. So I'm going to take a little dab of each color and I'm going to go on the very top where the pink is. I'm going to slightly blend that out. Then I'm going to go to the orange. And I'm going to slightly blend that out again. I'm going to go in with the purple because the purple is what is actually connecting. And I'm just going to connect that. And then right below it, I'm going to add a little bit more red. And blend that into the purple. And that should be your final look. That should be what it looks like. Then again, once taking the original brush that I did, and I'm just gonna blend, making sure none of the colors got in the actual crease. I want the colors to be well below the crease. So it should look something like that. So let's go ahead and finish up with the face. I'm going to go ahead and grab my Chanel Universal Natural Powder in 30 Natural. And I'm going to go ahead and set my under eyes. And actually I'm going to set my whole face. I'm going to go into my contour kit, my Anastasia contour kit. And I'm going to use this color right here. Pick some of that up. And go around and bronze up everywhere the sun would hit. So just make sure that is blended very well. Then we're actually going to go in and contour. So I'm going to use this color right here in the middle. And I'm using a Wayne Goss number 13 brush, which is a different brush. And I'm going to put that right where you would contour and blend that into my bronzer. So you can kind of see how that comes across. Contouring the top of my forehead, my jawline. I'm going to do just a little bit of contouring on my nose by picking up a small little blending brush. And I'm going to switch brushes again. So it should look something like that when all is said and done. And then we're going to go ahead and just tie in back from the beginning. I'm going to go ahead and use that Soft and Gentle, and I'm going to use that as my highlight. So I'm just going to lightly apply that. Do a little bit down the nose, right where the bridge is, and then the tip of the nose. So it should look something like that. For blush, I chose a very light color for blush because I didn't want to take anything. Sorry, I'm looking down at my computer. I didn't want to take anything away from the eyes, so I'm going to use my Pink Tea from MAC. I'm just gonna place that on the apples of the cheek. This is a very sheer blush, but it is perfect for occasions like this. Oh, and I am using my MAC 129 brush. For lipstick, NYX color in Vanilla Sky. Outline my lips. And this is just a nude liner. I just wanted something so that way my lipstick stays in its place. Finally, Lovelorn lipstick, which looks like this, which is a luster, but it's a pretty pink. Okay, so with mascara, I'm just gonna go ahead and clean up my little smudges. All right, so that is the actual true final look. I hope you enjoy. So I decided not to go ahead and do mascara on the lower lashes just because I feel that that would take away from the overall look and the bottom lashes. But this again is my look for farewell to summer and hello fall. I hope you guys found this tutorial helpful, learned something, or entertaining. If you happen to have any questions or want to see something next, go ahead and leave that below. Or if you have any questions in general, leave those below. I'd be more than happy to answer them. Again, I'm so sorry that I've been gone for so long. I've really been having a hard time dealing with my medical issues, and at this very moment I'm not feeling very well, and I am on standby, possibly to go to the hospital. So with that said, I hope you guys are blessed, and I pray for you guys all the time. Even though I don't know you, I do pray for everybody. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it won't be as long until my next video. Again, please thumbs up. It really helps. I'm a small channel and I'm really trying to get my stuff out there. So that thumbs up helps to make other people be able to see my videos. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry for my stuffy nose and me sounding like a man. And I hope you have a great day. Until next time, bye.